If you're writing an application and you want to configure the defaults for the different systems, then use Caste to get a hardware t-shirt size. github.com/death/cast. Also, I think somehow I'm behind. We're ahead by 1 commit. That's why. And then now in GitHub, we have Actions. It's built all those Python wheels. It's built binaries for Ubuntu, macOS X, and Linux. And it builds all these in its build farm. It's a wonderful service. It's building it on Ubuntu, which takes a very short time. But then it's also building it on a big farm of presumably Mac Minis. It's presumably GitHub own a load of Mac Minis that it builds this on. And then a load of Windows machines as well. Does the servers really quick, and then presumably these Mac and Windows ones are machines. I don't know, like Mac Minis, racks of Mac Minis is interesting. I wonder what they have. They have got racks of Mac Minis. If Mac were an approachable company in any way, they would have some version for companies like GitHub to have. But yeah, let's just buy a load of Mac Minis and rip them to bits. That is sensational. To be honest, I thought they'd have like just the Mac Minis, but they are actually ripping them to bits, which is fantastic. They've got their own networking board, they've got their own fans. This is like a super Mac Mini.
Very cool. So by the time we watch this, it's possible that if you're running a GitHub action on a macOS in one runner, it could be from one of these. Yeah, good job. Might literally be running in one of these machines on this plaid. Yeah.
Amazing. Wow, I guessed it was like that, but it literally was that. So that Mac build and that Mac Python build were built on one of those ripped up Mac Minis. I love it. Love it. I mean, even if Apple did have like a business program, it might be cheaper just to buy a load of Mac Minis anyway and rip them up, but that was amazing. Right, so it's run all those. We're going to do a TestPyPI release first, just to be sure. We're going to run the workflow on branch main. Run the workflow. Going to start the job. It's got some kind of Linux distribution here. Successfully built Caste. So that's the source distribution. If you do pip install Caste on BSD, this is the one you get. You get the source distribution, which will work just fine. It'll just take another minute to compile, or maybe not even that, but still. I'd love to like build my own wheels on BSD and upload them to PyPI, so BSD users will get the same experience that Linux users to get, but they won't let us. So anyway, so it's using Linux. It built the source distribution. Now it's building all the binary distribution, the wheels. I mean, it's especially important if it's a big C package. You know, if your Python has a lot of C in it, or a lot of Rust in it, or something that's slow to build, then it's important to get binaries. With Caste, the whole thing could probably be a source distribution, because as you saw before, once you get through the, if you're not running the unit tests and not building the unit test library, then it takes no time at all to build Caste. This is fantastic. Look, it's building x86-64, i686, it's building for PyPI. Woo! The good PyPI. Woo! Sorry, no. PyPI is great, but PyPI is amazing. Anyway, Arch64, PowerPC, other ones, ARMS, RISC. Woohoo! PyPI on Arch, PyPI on 32-bit, and then we've got the Linux ones, the Alpine ones, in a lot of different hardware platforms. Here we go, building the Python 3.8 on x64. It's building Python 3.9 on x64. It's building 3.10, 3.11. Wow, it supports a lot of Python. 3.12, 3.13, 3.14, up to the brand spanking new. Oh, then you've got the T versions, the threaded versions, the GIL-less version. And then we do the Alpine Linux ones, 3.8, 3.9, 3.10, 3.11, 3.12, 3.13, 3.14. And they get a GIL-free one as well. 16 wheels produced in 4 minutes. See, those GitHub people in their lab coats, they know what they're doing. Amazing. Upload to TestPyPI. And there we go. It's uploaded it all and it's ready. T-search sizes for hardware. And there's instructions for how to use it in Python. C++ library and executable are available. There are PyPI sites for C. I should try and get Caste. So anyway, so TestPyPI worked. And now because TestPyPI worked, we're going to do the release. Let's see. Come on, Mac. You can do it. Little Mac Minis. Little Mac Minis. You can do it. Well, that's been completely perfect until I do it on camera and then it blows up. Come on, Windows. Come on, Windows. Developers, 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 developers. Right, what we're going to do is go back to this. We're going to try and gather together the release assets and push them together. So make the Windows one, make the Mac one, and push it with the Linux one. Try and do. It's going to run on the Ubuntu, the faithful Ubuntu one that worked last time. It's going to push it up and change the version number, which is here. Okay, so we're now scooting on to 0.4. Okay, so we're going to release that. We're going to tag it. We're going to push everything up. Alright. So I'm going to let this run. Okay, so that's finished. Okay, so that's completely finished. Okay, so nothing is running. Nothing is running. Now I'm going to push the tag. Now what happens? Different. There, that's the release and that's the CI. Okay, we've got the macOS X artifacts this time. It's looking good. Come on, now it's just got Windows artifacts. Nice. So we passed. All's well that ends well. We have a release. This is good. Release on PyPI, which is exactly the same as the other release. We're good. All's well that ends well. So we've got Caste in PyPI. The release worked here. Got a green tick here. Success. Everything worked. So there we go. Anyway, that's Caste. Hardware t-shirt sizes. Hopefully somebody finds it useful. Give it a try. Happiness is a green tick on GitHub. Tick. Alright. That's all I've got for you today. So like, subscribe, comment, and you go code something. And this is all pre-AI, so somebody had to make this.